Phoenix Field at the DCU Center in Worcester, it's Massachusetts Pirates football. Tonight, the Pirates take on the San Diego Strike Force in the final game of the regular season. Hi, everybody. I'm Mick Moninghoff along with Sean Louisow, former linebacker of the Pirates. Glad you're with us for Massachusetts Pirates football tonight. Well, Sean, the Pirates have already secured the second seed in the East Division of the IFL, so they'll have a home game next Friday night. But first order business taking on San Diego. What do you want to see out of the Pirates after they've already clinched?
There's a lot of buzz in this city, Mick. Everybody knows it's playoff time again. Last year, being the defending champs, everybody around here, the energy is it's time to win this championship. Even though this is the last game and it's not the playoffs, I think everybody here is trying to approach this like it's championship time, prepare for the playoffs. You know it's one and done, so everybody in the city is excited. It's been a long time, but we're back in the building.
Well, last year in the championship run, won by the Pirates, they had 4 different kickers, revolving kickers, if you will. This year, it's the quarterback carousel. Alejandro Benefield and Mike Glass both played, both were hurt, and then over the last 5 games, we've seen Taz Wilson. He went 3-2 over that stretch. Great to have somebody step in and keep the ship afloat.
Incredible, Mick. I always say it. Jawad knows how to find talent. One thing is for sure, he knows how to find quarterbacks. Even when I was here, he's had MVPs. He's had championship guys. Even to find a backup in this league is tough. To go 4 deep into a roster, 3 deep into a roster, and have a guy who can step up and win. Incredible to see what Taz did, but excited to see Alejandro back tonight.
Alejandro is back tonight. He will start, play most of the first half, maybe into the third quarter before Mike Glass will get a few reps to finish things out. Alejandro Benefield going to be mic'd up tonight. We'll hear from him. And right now we'll hear from him as he's standing by with a third member of our team in Leverett Ball.
Thanks, Mick. So first off, Dro, coming off short-term IR, how excited are you just to get back out there?
It feels good to be back, man. I've been working hard for a long time now trying to get healthy, and it feels great to be back out here with the guys.
And, what does the unit need to do against San Diego just to get the win and, get some momentum going into the postseason?
Really just take what they give us and execute on offense, dominate on defense and special teams. We'll come out with that win.
All right, well, Joe, good luck this evening.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Back to you.
All right, thanks, Leverett. Now time for the Physical Therapy Innovations Injury Update. And, yeah, that carousel is still revolving as Taz Wilson goes on short-term IR along with Titus Davis. Now here's the Berkshire Bank starting lineup.
Malik Harris, defensive line, University of Incarnate Word.
Ezekiel Rose, defensive lineman, West Virginia University.
Johnson Thomas, defensive line, Iowa State.
Terrence Smith, linebacker, Decatur, Georgia.
Devion Renfro, defensive back, Texas A&M University.
Arion Maxey Penn, DB, wide receiver, the University of Missouri.
Lucas Stennis, defensive back, Boston College.
Chucky Williams, defensive back, University of Louisville.
So there's your starters. All that's left is to play the final game of the regular season. Massachusetts taking on San Diego. Kickoff coming up, so don't go away. Massachusetts Pirates football is presented by Phoenix Communications and these fine sponsors.
It's hard to imagine all the information that's flying around the world today. YouTube, Zoom videos, photographs, data, that all transmits over fiber optic cable. Over the last 20 years, Phoenix has installed thousands of miles of fiber optic cable just in the New England region alone. It goes under the oceans, on the poles, in your buildings, under the streets you drive on. That means that fiber optic cable will most likely be coming to your home in the future, and Phoenix will probably install it.
You can come to one place and be evaluated by an expert in spine care. We have a trauma program here for orthopedic trauma care. In addition, we have a hand surgery program. The Boston Sports Performance Center has orthopedic sports medicine care. It has physical therapy. It has sports-specific training. We have a concussion center for our young athletes. What these patients can do is see our group of specialists that can really take their skill, their training, and their performance to the next level.
My reason, we gon' make them on my client, they gon' feel how it's me. They say they never seen a real one, they can never be a real one, a lie they see. Yeah, when they no lose my way.
So back at Phoenix Field of the DCU Center, we're ready for the kick with Massachusetts and San Diego. We have the opening kickoff sponsored by Nolt Chiropractic. Dr. Stephen J. Nolt, located at 116 Belmont Street in Worcester, an official sponsor of the Massachusetts Pirates. going to see one of the top returners in the IFL in Ishmael Adams. 975 returning yards for an average of 15.4. Here is Gable's run up and his kick. It will bounce at the 5 and all the way back to the wall is Adams. Adams crosses the goal line. He got out and stood up at the 1. Gang tackled, and Marshall was the player who got him first.
Chucky Williams in there to clean it up. I love Chucky's energy. Big leader on this team. Love having him back. Love seeing him on special teams. Way to cover the kick for the Pirates.
Yeah. Arian Maxey Penton on the tackle as well. It'll be 1st and 10 for San Diego as they'll start officially at the 2-yard line. The San Diego quarterback is Jorge Reyna. Amici Walker and Patrick Jean Charles start at wideout along with Chris Lewis. Elijah Abitoken Hanks in the backfield. Give you the starting line in just a moment. 1st and 10 from the 2. Reyna wants to throw, has a man open, and Lewis who makes the catch, and he is down the sideline for a touchdown. 1 play, 1 pass, 1 score. It's 6-0 San Diego.
Double move there on the wall on Chucky. He bit on the fake. Chucky grabbed him. He had the right idea. If you get beat in this league and you know you're beat, just take that pass interference. It's only a 15-yard penalty, but tough. Double move there. Good play by the strike force.
48-yard touchdown pass from Reyna. That's touchdown pass number 28 on the season. Touchdown reception number 6 for Chris Lewis. And here is Aiden Johnson off for the extra point. Placement down, kick on the way, and just like that, it is 7-0 San Diego as the Pirates get the football when we come back here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center. San Diego striking first tonight. And Aiden Johnson is set to kick it away. The kick will bounce at about the 5. Durant watches it go into the stands. Did it cross the goal line? That's the question.
The ball hit the field of play, hit the top of the wall, and bounced out of the bounds. By rule, it's placed at the 5-yard line, 1st down.
All right, so we'll be at the 5. I couldn't tell if it was out of bounds before or after the goal line, right at the corner there. So here's your starting offense.
Alejandro Benefield, quarterback, University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
Sean Lockett, center, American International College.
Larry Williams, offensive line, Oklahoma State University.
Rubens Joseph, offensive line, University of Buffalo.
Jalen Marshall, wide receiver, Ohio State.
Thomas Owens, wide receiver, FIU.
Isaac Zico, wide receiver, the Purdue University.
Javon Durant, wide receiver, West Virginia University, Florida Atlantic University.
Give you the starting defense after the snap. 1st and 10 at the 5-yard line for the Pirates. See how Benefield operates here. Hands off. And Marshall sidesteps the tackler, crosses the 10 up to about the 12-yard line. Nice gain for Marshall of about 7 yards.
Great job by Marshall, staying vertical, gaining the extra yards there, finding the gap. Anytime the Pirates can get this run game going, Mick, we know the pass game gets crazy, and we got one of the most explosive offenses in this league.
Daquan Brown, Trey Johnson, Ishmael Adams, and Kyle Williams in the secondary. DJ Morgan is the linebacker. Jaquan Blakely, Havian Williams starting up front along with Lamar Rye. On 2nd and 3, quick toss, incomplete, short hop to Zico. So 3rd and 3 coming up. You know, it's been 6 games plus a bye week, so it's been 7 weeks since Alejandro Benefield has seen game action. It's almost 2 months.
It's a long time, but the way Benefield operates, I mean, think about it. First year, he gets thrown in the fire, backup quarterback, and he shows up like he's a starter. So we know what to expect from him. He's always on point. That's why he led the Pirates to a championship last year.
3rd and 3. And Marshall takes the handoff, has the first down, and more all the way across midfield to the 22-yard line. First down, Jalen Marshall.
I love Marshall lowering the shoulder there. He's not just finessing speed, he's got the power. Like you said, an NFL guy. He's coming out here, he's looking to make a point.
Jalen Marshall last played with Hamilton in the CFL. 10 games with the Jets where he scored 2 touchdowns as an undrafted free agent back in 2016. Was on the Jets practice squad in 2017 and then even saw a little time in the AAF in 2019 before a cup of coffee with the Raiders. 1st and 10 at the 22. Thomas Owens and Durant on the near side will be in motion. Zico's on the near side as well. 2-step drop for Benefield, and he has Owens inside the 10 at about the 7-yard line.
Great pitch and catch there by Benefield and Owens. Love to see him getting involved. You know he's the red zone guy for the Pirates. Get him involved early. Benefield looks like he hasn't missed a step.
Benefield got the week off last week. Came into the game 3rd in receptions in the league, 61, 2nd in yards with 842, and 2nd in touchdown receptions with 20. 1st and goal, Pirates. Football at the 8-yard line. Zico wide to the far side. Owens and Durant also on the left. They're in motion. Benefield keeps it himself on a little run pass option, and he's down at the 5-yard line.
Go! Hut!
Benefield started the night 55 carries for 200 yards and 9 touchdowns rushing. 2nd and goal for the Pirates coming up from the 5. San Diego with a 7-0 lead. Scored on their first possession in one play, and the Pirates trying to answer on their first possession tonight. Shovel pass. Durant makes the catch, leans forward down to the 1. So Jovan Durant gets involved in the offense. Chance to tell you, Cornerstone Bank sponsors the Pirates. 12 locations across Central Mass. You can trust Cornerstone Bank to be there when you need them.
Pirates' favorite play, we know what it is, Mick. Quarterback sneak from the 1. They're pretty good at it. I think before Benefield got hurt, he was the top leading rusher for touchdowns for the team. Wouldn't be surprised if they try to get Benefield in here.
Well, here's Benefield, and you made the call. There's the touchdown. Alejandro Benefield in the end zone. And the Pirates are a point away from tying the game with 8:47 on the clock here in the first quarter.
Hut! Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I'm heavy. I'm heavy. I'm heavy. I'm heavy. Let's go, baby, my boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey.
And I'm not sure if the holder is on the field, unless Harlan Miller's going to hold.
I don't think they're going to be able to get it off.
Oh, Glass is the holder. Okay, so let's see if they can get it off. No, they got the snap off in time, and the kick is good. Talk about your fire drills. They put out the fire. 7-7's our score. 7:55 remaining in the first quarter here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center tonight. Josh Gable will tee it up. Ishmael Adams is ready to return the kick. The kick will bounce at about the 17, and it is fumbled in the end zone. Adams has to get out. Did he get out? He reached the ball out, and they will say it is.
By rule, the returner must return the ball out of the end zone. He was tackled in the end zone. 1 point score is awarded to the kicking team. The ball will be placed on the 5-yard line. First down.
I love the special teams tonight. Mick Gable's doing an incredible job with that kick in the bounce. What a job by the cover team getting down there and tackling him in the end zone.
Some people call it a rogue, others the Uno. Regardless, it's 1 point for the Pirates, and Massachusetts now has an 8-7 lead with 7:43 on the clock. I wasn't sure if they were going to give it to him because he reached that ball out, but they say he was already down before he reached it out of the end zone.
So by rule, they'll start from the 5-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 5. That is the third Uno in the Pirates' history. Reyna wants to throw on first down. It is caught by Patrick Jean Charles.
He dropped it.
Oh, I thought he had it. Another look at it. He did drop it. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 at the 5. Chucky Williams, Lucas Dennis, Didion Renfro, and Arian Maxey Penton in the secondary for the Pirates. Terrence Smith is the linebacker. On 2nd and 10, it is Vans. And Trayvon Vans runs the football up to about the 10-yard line. No, I beg your pardon. That was Token Hanks. The strike force will line up 2 running backs, but here they go with the empty set. 3rd and 5 at the 10. Reyna throwing deep, and Arian Maxey Penton dropped the football. He would have had his 7th pick of the season. Arian Maxey Penton came into tonight's game leading the IFL with 6 interceptions.
Quarterback was feeling the heat. We had Smith free on the blitz there. I think he was just throwing it up to avoid the hit. Maxey Penton with an easy one. He's not usually a guy that drops those.
I think it was too easy for him.
Too easy. It's never that easy for him.
No, it's not. He usually comes up with the acrobatic pick. 3rd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
4th and 5.
You're correct.
They're going for it.
Well, San Diego rolling the dice. They want to keep it close. Down by a point.
Smith after him again.
Reyna's going to throw on the run. What a catch over the shoulder. That's pulled in by Amici Walker. And Walker with the big reception for the first down on 4th down.
Number 11, the quarterback, just threw it up there trying to avoid the hit.
Yeah, Jorge.
Defensive back didn't get his head around. What a catch by the wide receiver, one hand.
So big reception by Walker. Yep, Renfro threw an arm up but couldn't deflect it. Goes for the first down. A great throw by Reyna. It's 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Looks like they may go back to the run here.
And a handoff. Token Hanks carries 5 yards to the 15. Smith was in on the stop. 2nd and 5 at the 15. So San Diego, even though they came in with a mark of just 3 and 12, has shown what they have to offer here in this first quarter. 4-17, down by a point, but driving on their second possession. Patrick Jean Harris goes wide to the far side. Fake the Van, handoff to Token Hanks. He crosses the 15 to about the 13-yard line.
Great job by the Pirates defensive ends, not biting on that reverse Mick, closing down. Good run defense.
Gain of 2. It's going to set up a 3rd and 3. Samuel Derville is up front right now with Damian Britt and Anthony Barber. Offensive front for San Diego.
Expect something quick.
Reyna has plenty of time. Now steps up in the pocket. There is a flag. Reyna's going to run to the 5, slide forward down to about the 4, but let's sort out the laundry.
Looks like we got Holden coming back.
Well, good run by Reyna nonetheless.
Illegal defense. Number 24 was not stationary at the snap. That penalty is declined. The result of the play, first down.
So Terrence Smith still finding his way through the linebacker spot in the IFL. We talked about that in our open. He's sometimes not 100% set. He kind of slaps himself on his helmet knowing that he's in a different league now. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Reyna. Hands off to Ibi Token Hanks, who is stood up and dropped, tackle for a loss. And that is Ezekiel Rose, who was acquired, played his first game last week, 6'2", 308 out of West Virginia. So Rose with the tackle for a loss. It'll be 2nd and goal with the football back at the 7-yard line. 2:29 of the clock moving in the first quarter. Pirates up 8-7. Jovan Litsuli works as a guard on the right side now for San Diego. Reyna under siege, rolls right, throws to the end zone, tipped and incomplete, almost picked off by Arian Maxey Penton. Second time he's had his hands on the football on this drive.
Maxey right there again, great defense by him.
Maxey Penton came into tonight's game with 15 passes broken up and 3rd in the league with 20 passes defended, along with a leading 6 picks. So 3rd and goal at the 7-yard line for San Diego. See what Jorge Reyna has up the sleeve here. Reyna looking down the middle, and I think it hit the line judge. Get another look at it. It's incomplete. He tried to gun it down the middle, but nobody was there. It was behind his intended receiver, and Maxey Penton might have got a hand on it. So 4th and goal at the 7 coming up. We'll see if they're going to kick a field goal. They will. Aiden Johnson is on. They're going to spot it at the 13. Be a 21-yard attempt for Johnson. Here's his kick. It's on the way, high enough, long enough, and this one is good. 43 seconds to play in our first quarter, and the San Diego Strike Force back out front of the Massachusetts Pirates by a score of 10-8. So after his field goal, here is Aiden Johnson's kickoff. Jovan Durant at about the 3. Comes across the 15, cuts it back in the middle, turns the corner, 25 to the 20, across the 20 to about the 18-yard line before he's finally stood up and knocked down by Trey Johnson
Great
on
cut
special
by
teams.
Durant there. Finding the seam, no penalties, no holding. Great job by the special teams tonight on both sides, cover team and the return team.
They're going to spot it all the way at the 18-yard line. So what a return by Durant, who started the night, averaging 16.3 per return. Big play Reggie Gray calling the offensive plays tonight for the Massachusetts Pirates on the field. One of the all-timers in arena football as far as wideouts go. See what he gives to Benefield here. Well, the first quarter has expired. So we have played the first here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center. Final game of the regular season, and Massachusetts trails San Diego after one by a score of 10-8.
Where you bank is a big decision. You want it to feel right. That's why Cornerstone Bank offers unlimited ATM surcharge rebates through our Right Checking program. Now you can make every ATM your ATM anywhere in the U.S. You'll also enjoy other exclusive benefits like competitive rates and generous rewards. So if paying for what's yours is starting to feel wrong, it's time to choose right. Cornerstone Bank, built on trust.
Oh, Bud Light Seltzer Retro Tie-Dyes?
Have you tried these yet?
I'm sorry, ladies. It's my roommate, Emmerich.
Emmerich. Is that Irish?
Bud Light Seltzer Retro Tada, the loudest flavors ever.
Whether your team is your family, your business, or your employees, staying connected is crucial. You can depend on the Cross Insurance family.
Very good.
To provide the best insurance solutions for you, we've got your team protected. Visit crossagency.com today.
Pirates trail by a score of 10-8 as we start our second quarter. Mick Moningoff and Sean Louisa with you tonight. Isaac Zico will go wide to the far side. Jovan Durant and Thomas Owens on the left will be in motion. 1st and 10. And the handoff goes to Marshall. He's going to try to bounce it outside. Got across the 15. Looked like a horse collar tackle, but let's hold on. No flag.
Great first move there to avoid the TFL spin move. Bounce it outside, positive yards. This kid's exciting.
And he almost ran away from the linebacker in Morgan. So they're going to put the football at the 13-yard line. So back at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center, 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line after the game by Marshall. They'll try him again, straight forward, crosses the 10, still on his feet, down to the 4. Marshall took on 3 and ran over everybody, including Ishmael Adams, who is one of the top tacklers in the secondary for the strike force. Look from the Michelob Ultra Sky Cam. Shows how Marshall went right up the middle.
Kept his legs moving. Marshall, this kid's exciting to watch, Mick. Getting the running game going when you don't have to rely just on the passing game. The Pirates are scary.
Well, in the first quarter, Marshall ran 2 times for 23 yards. He's adding on more here in the second. It is 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Benefield, flag on the play, has time, throws in the end zone, incomplete. Overthrown, intended for Zico. Well, let's hold on. Once again, Jim Wojciechowicz is our official tonight.
Illegal defense. Number 23 is lined up inside the belt, not aligned with the receiver. Half the distance of goal, remains 1st down.
So illegal defense makes it a 1st down. Going to mark at the 2-yard line. In that first quarter, Alejandro Benefield was 2 of 3 for 18 yards. Thomas Owens and Jovan Durant had the receptions. 1st and goal at the 2. Benefield already has a 1-yard touchdown run tonight. Let's see if he keeps this one, Sean. Touchdown here gives the Pirates the lead again. It is Marshall spinning. Wow. Did he get in? Not yet. And now they throw him back. He almost broke the plane after the first spin. Let's see where they stop the forward progress.
What balance.
Watch, he almost breaks the plane right here on this spin, but good effort to keep him out of the end zone. They spot it at the 1. Second and goal with the 1. They have run Marshall 3 straight times to start the quarter. See if they hand off to him here. He will line up next to Benefield.
I think it's quarterback sneak, our favorite play.
He may give him the push. Oh, no, we got motion. And I'm going to say it's on Larry Williams of the Pirates.
Before the snap, false start. Number 55 on the offense. 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious even to me up here. So 5-yard penalty will move it back to the 6. So now we'll see what the Pirates do. Now on their last trip in the end zone, on 2nd and goal at the 5, they did a shovel pass to Durant. Let's see if they bring that back. Durant's a wideout on the far side. Owens lines up in high motion as well. And it is Benefield looking to the back of the end zone. Durant for the touchdown. Jovan Durant with his third touchdown reception of the season. And the Pirates are back out front 14-10 with 11:36. Michelob Ultra Sky Cam will show you the route.
Crossing routes there by the Pirates. Strike force got confused, lapse in coverage. I think all eyes were on Owens there. Durant snuck on the backside of the wall. Great job by Benefield, keeping his eyes downfield and finding the open man.
So it's now 14-10 Pirates with 11:15 on the clock. Mike Glass is out there on time to hold this time. Doesn't have to beat the clock. Gable's kick is on the way. This one is good. And the Massachusetts Pirates, with 11:02 to play in our first half, have a 15-10 lead over the San Diego Strike Force. And I believe that is Trayvon Van who will return the kick. This time it will not be Adams. The kick will go out of bounds.
By rule, the ball went over the wall on the fly. It will be placed at the 20-yard line, first down.
First time the ball has gone out over the wall on the fly tonight, so it'll be at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. So the Pirates tonight getting a short touchdown run from Alejandro Benefield. They also picked up a 1-point uno as the Strike Force did not advance the ball out of the end zone on the ensuing kickoff. And Jovan Durant has a touchdown. Pirates with a 15-10 lead. Chris Lewis scored on a 48-yard pass play to start the game for San Diego on the very first play, and a 21-yard field goal by Aiden Johnson, the only scoring so far tonight. 1st and 10 from the 20. Reyna now slides forward to about the 23-yard line. Another look at it. Reyna had the hole when he decided to take it. And Reyna is the only quarterback who made the trip from San Diego, so you're seeing a lot of his slides tonight. He's a very valuable commodity to the Strike Force.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get hit. I don't surprise. Big guys running at him, 280 pounds, I would get down too.
On 2nd and 8, he throws a lob pass incomplete. The intended receiver was Amici Walker. He had Walker open, but he kind of double clutched and overthrown. So 3rd and 8 from the 22 coming up. Pirates looking to apply more pressure up front. You have Jemias Pittman lined up as a defensive end on the near side. Reyna rolls to his left and now just tosses it forward. It's going to be 2 yards shy of a first down. The catch was made by Chris Lewis. So 4th and 2 coming up after the short pass. Reyna has to get the football to the 20-yard line. Walker comes wide to the near side, along with Jaquan Blair, who is yet to factor into tonight's game. Play action fake.
Smith.
Here comes the rush, and Reyna is just going to throw it away, incomplete. And the Pirates will take over on downs. Smith with good pressure on the quarterback, and Reyna had to unload it. He almost got him. Closest man was Chucky Williams, who took a tumble over the wall. And hopefully Chucky's okay. Williams is up and walks off under his own power. So the Pirates have it 1st and 10 as they'll take over on their own 22-yard line. 8:08 on the clock in the first half. Massachusetts with a 5-point lead. Nolt Chiropractic sponsors the Pirates. Dr. Stephen J. Nolt, located at 116 Belmont Street in Worcester. And Central Pizza at 222 Chandler Street in Worcester sponsors the Pirates Player of the Game. Pizza, wings, and more at Central Pizza in Worcester. So that is the first defensive stop by the Pirates defense tonight. And now Benefield takes a two-step drop with time. Throws underneath. That is caught by Marshall at the 24. And what a nice job of blocking up front by Tommy Champion. Look at Champion, takes this man one-on-one and keeps him away from Benefield so he could throw that pass to Marshall.
Great job by Marshall. As we know, he's a wide receiver and a running back. Great to have a guy dual threat coming out of the backfield who can catch, run, block. Pirates are good tonight.
Ball's at the 25, where it is 2nd and 7. Durant in motion on the near side. Empty backfield set. Benefield throws underneath. They're going to, wow, I thought they were going to call a flag. Thomas Owens got a hand on it, or Zico rather, but looks like the defense had hands on Zico. Get another look.
Yeah, he was draped on Zico. Good coverage, though, getting in there, breaking up the pass. I like the refs are letting these guys play.
All right. That's your style of football. I remember when you played, you used to like to let it fly a little bit.
Oh, I got penalties all the time. Maybe they weren't as, both-sided like that. It could be, it couldn't be. Mine were usually, yeah, that's a penalty.
Sean Luisow, he made a lot of stops for the Pirates in this day. 3rd and 7 at the 25. Benefield drops back. Now shovel pass ahead to Marshall. And he crosses the 20. Down to about the 17 before he's finally upended.
Good job by Marshall falling forward, getting that first down.
Blakely made the tackle.
Good job by Benefield avoiding the contact. Got to keep him healthy tonight.
I was talking to Strike Force head coach Taylor Gensinger. He said, the guy who really has stepped up has been Blakely. And we'll see him bringing down a player like Marshall right there.
Looks like Marshall's down on a knee. He might have got shaken up a little bit on that one.
So Marshall will walk off under his own power. They'll check him out. And the Pirates looking at a 1st and 10 at the 18. Pirates lead it 15-10. Benefield in his first start in 6 games with a touchdown pass to Durant and a short touchdown run. Now he tries to reset. And Dennis, who joins the offense, was out of position, and the Pirates called timeout. With Darren Carrington not in the lineup tonight, and also with the absence of Dedrick Thomas, when Marshall goes off the field, Lucas Dennis, defensive back out of Boston College, gets a chance to join the offense. And let's see where they line him up as they break the huddle here. Lucas Dennis will be along the near wall here on the left. Zico goes wide to the far side. Durant and Owens will be in high motion. Empty backfield. Benefield takes the snap. He's looking to the far wall. Now things breaking down. He's going to throw it away. Incomplete. Right here is when he had to unload it. And a man in his face, and I believe
there was no intentional
Blakely.
grounding. The quarterback was out of the pocket, and the ball crossed the line of scrimmage.
So the Pirates changing things on the fly a little bit. With Lucas Dennis checking in as a wide out. We'll see if they get him involved. This time he'll go wide to the far side. Durant and Owens will be in motion, and Zico lines up in the backfield. Benefield still checking the play on his wrist. Two-step drop for Alejandro. Throws to the end zone and is too far ahead of Owens. Incomplete. He's trying to hit Owens along the back wall, but just a little too far ahead. So after the incomplete pass, the Pirates look 3rd and 10 at the 18-yard line. Well, this will be a big stop for the strike force. They can hold the Pirates here. It's still a 5-point ball game.
Ever since Marshall went out, the Pirates look a little discombobulated on the offensive side. Benefield got to slow this down.
Surprised maybe that Benefield hasn't run the football. Maybe we'll see that here. Benefield guns complete. Lucas Dennis makes the catch for the first down, sidesteps the tackler. Now his forward progress is going to have the first down for the Pirates. And that, I believe, is the first reception for Lucas Dennis this season.
Great catch by Dennis. Good job by Benefield finding him.
So how about that?
Good enough for the first down.
So first down for Massachusetts.
The chains on the field fell down. To reach the first down, he needs to reach the 8-yard line. 4th down.
I'll stand corrected. I thought he had it. It'll be 4th and 1 at the 9. Javier Williams, the big man, over the nose. It is a handoff to Zico, who runs for the first down and more to about the 4.
Good job by Zico getting the corner there, getting the first down. I love the play call. I think they thought the sneak was coming too, Mick. They were all in the box. Linebacker was up on the line. Good job by the Pirates finding that edge.
Going to put it at the 4-yard line where it's 1st and goal. Massachusetts knocking on the doors. They're winding down the clock here in this first half. 15-10 Pirates with 1:14 on the clock. The Pirates do get the football to start the 3rd quarter. And maybe take this down as far as you can, get the points, go in the locker room, and start the 3rd with the football again. And now the clock has stopped.
Is he challenging the play?
I'm not sure. He didn't throw the flag, although the referee has it in his left hand, so maybe he did. I didn't see the flag come out.
Did he fumble it? I didn't see what happened.
Well, we're going to hear in a moment from Jim Wojciechowicz.
There is no challenge because it was 4th down. The middle linebacker can be within 2 yards of the line of scrimmage.
So after the timeout, Pirates still have it. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line with a 5-point lead. Durant comes in motion along with Benefield.
Looks like they were offside.
And the pass is thrown into the 3rd row, incomplete. Let's just hold on. There was no flag on the play, but it was incomplete.
Illegal defense. Number 26 was out of his stance when the ball was snapped. Half the distance of goal, remains 1st down.
Well, I didn't see that flag come out. Illegal defense on Blakely.
Yeah, it looks like the defensive end jumped before the snap. He was out of his stance. Good job by Benefield getting that snap off, getting the free play.
So they're going to put it at the 2-yard line. Well, that's fortuitous. Advancing the football. 56 seconds on the clock, and it makes it that much easier for the Pirates on 1st and goal at the 2. Zico in the slot. Durant to the far side. Owens will be in motion with Dennis. And a handoff goes to Dennis. He juggled, but he got into the end zone.
I think they
called
that
came out. So let's hold on.
I think they're going to get Zico for holding on the edge.
Well, that's what Daquan Brown says. It might have been. How about getting in?
Holding. Number 00 on the offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. 1st down.
Yeah, it is holding. No touchdown.
Same thing other way.
And here is Dennis to the 10, to the 5. And forward progress maybe to the 4, and that is all. So Lucas Dennis getting a chance to play offense tonight, showing that he can. Little sweep to the near side. Had the big guy and Larry Williams blocking for him out front. It's going to be 2nd down and goal at the 4-yard line. 23 seconds on the clock, and the clock is moving. Pirates are up by 5. 15 seconds. Dennis in motion. Sets up next to Benefield. Owens in motion. Looking for Owens. Incomplete.
I think Benefield's mad. He had his arm there, holding Owens' arm from getting up
Please
to make
reset
that
the game
catch.
clock to 4 seconds. 4 seconds
So
on the
4
game
seconds
clock.
will be remaining. A little contact, but like you said, Sean, they're letting them play.
I think it was good defense. Guy like Owens, you got to grab him and pull him a little bit. He's dangerous in the red zone. You know Benefield's looking for him.
Now Rashawn Kaiser is talking it over with Jim Wojciechowicz. There is a challenge flag at the 5-yard line. Here's the call.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. Massachusetts is challenging that the far side defensive back was inside the belt unaligned.
Well, that's a creative way of, you can't challenge an interference call, so you challenge if the guy was in or outside the belt within 5 yards. So they'll review it. Here comes the call from our official, Jim Wojciechowicz.
After review, the defensive back followed the wide receiver into the defensive box. He returned outside the box when the running back got set in the offensive box. He never came outside, but by rule, he has the right to set himself. He remained in the defensive box. The ruling on the field is confirmed. Massachusetts has been charged their 3rd timeout, and that is their first challenge. 5 seconds on the game clock.
That was a great explanation.
Absolutely. And a good play by the defensive back as well to reset and not get hit with a penalty. So after the incomplete pass, it is 4th and goal at the 4. With 5 seconds on the clock, and the Pirates will attempt a field goal. Josh Gable has the best percentage in the IFL at 57.1. He is 8 of 14 this year. They're going to spot it at the 12. It'll be a 20-yard attempt for Gable. And we have, I think, a timeout taken here by
Timeout,
San
Diego. That is their first timeout.
I'm not exactly sure what this conversation's about, but we'll find out here.
We are taking a officiating review to confirm the down.
Well, this is taking a little longer than I thought it would, but here comes Jim Wojciechowicz.
There is a correction. After review, it is 3rd down.
All right, so I guess I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's 3rd down?
They say it's 3rd down. So 3rd and goal at the 4. It's still a 20-yard field goal attempt by Gable.
They're going to ice him again.
No, I don't think so. Placement down. Here's Gable's kick. And this one is good, and there's still 2 seconds on the clock. 18-10 Pirates. Here's Gable's attempt. He's going for it, and it is wide to the left. So this one comes out to the 25-yard line.
The second time the ball goes over the wall on a fly is placed at the 25-yard line. 1st down.
So 1st and 10 at the 25 with 2 seconds left. Time enough for Reyna to throw a Hail Mary and try to get some points.
Looks like they're bringing the kicker out.
Going to go for a field goal. And that would be Aiden Johnson. He's already hit from 21 yards tonight. It is spotted at the
25, so, yep.
All right, or are they going to actually set him up? They're going to put it back at
Is this a 40-yard field goal?
18. It would be a 40-yard field goal. 40-yard attempt for Aiden Johnson on the last play of our first half. Here's the placement. Kick on the way, and this one hit the upright. Maxie Penton has it. It should be, now they're going to say it's dead ball, but it's a missed field goal. And they say the half is over.
That was the end of the first half.
So with the half coming to a close, the Massachusetts Pirates have an 18-10 lead over the San Diego Strike Force. Let's send it down to Leverett Ball.
Thanks, Mick. I'm joined now by Pirates wide receiver Javon Durant. And Javon, big touchdown catch there in the first half. Break down that play. What happened there?
We saw earlier in the game, the corner, he was just sitting there. He looked confused a little bit. So we got a play combination where we do a bunch of crossing routes, and that opened me up in the back of the end zone. So, it was perfect leading up to that play.
All right, well, Javon, good luck in the second half.
I appreciate it, boss.
Massachusetts Pirates football is brought to you by these fine sponsors.
Looking for financial advice and personalized service regardless of wealth? Then open an online account today at berkshirebank.com. Our simple opening process takes just a few minutes. Once complete, you can sign up to all of our flexible banking tools, from mobile banking, online banking, and our branchless My Banker concierge banking service. Come see what it means to bank with a socially responsible bank that doesn't base the quality of service on the size of your wallet. Get started today at berkshirebank.com.
It's hard to imagine all the information that's flying around the world today. YouTube, Zoom videos, photograph, data, that all transmits over fiber optic cable. Over the last 20 years, Phoenix has installed thousands of miles of fiber optic cable just in the New England region alone. It goes under the oceans, on the poles, in your buildings, under the streets you drive on. That means that fiber optic cable will most likely be coming to your home in the future, and Phoenix will probably install it.
You can come to one place and be evaluated by an expert in spine care. We have a trauma program here for orthopedic trauma care. In addition, we have a hand surgery program. The Boston Sports Performance Center has orthopedic sports medicine care. It has physical therapy. It has sports-specific training. We have a concussion center for our young athletes. What these patients can do is see our group of specialists that can really take their skill, their training, and their performance to the next level.
Back here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center at halftime, Pirates lead San Diego by a score of 18-10. Mick Boninghoff and Sean Louisa. Now time for our Phoenix Communications halftime highlights. Sean, let's get right to it. The Pirates trailed in this one by a score of 7-0, but then they put a nice drive together to get back in the game, and it was a 7-play, 45-yard march, and Alejandro Benefield gets the call from a yard out.
Great way to respond there, coming out, letting up that big play by the strike force. Get down to the 1-yard line. Marshall did phenomenal driving down the field. Benefield punching it in with the quarterback sneak.
Then on the ensuing kickoff, Josh Gable gets it in the end zone, and the strike force not able to return it as Ishmael Adams is going to be tackled by Isaac Zico. That's a 1-point rouge.
Gables looked great tonight. Those bounces and those kicks are perfect. He put him in a great spot. Great job by the coverage team. As we know, I think we only have 3 in the career of the Pirates. That is extremely hard to do. Great job by the coverage team getting down.
After an Aiden Johnson field goal, Pirates were trailing, but not for long. Next possession, it is Benefield to Jovan Durant from 5 yards out for a touchdown.
It looks like the defensive backs had a little coverage bust there. All eyes on Owens in the red zone. Durant hugging the wall in the back. Benefield keeping his eyes down, finding him open. Great play.
And the Pirates got a field goal from Josh Gable as the first half came to a close, and that's where we stand at 18-10. Third quarter's coming up, so don't go away. Pirates have the football. Back to Phoenix Field in the DCU Center in a moment.
Where you bank is a big decision. You want it to feel right. That's why Cornerstone Bank offers unlimited ATM surcharge rebates through our Right Checking program. Now you can make every ATM your ATM, anywhere in the U.S. You'll also enjoy other exclusive benefits like competitive rates and generous rewards. So if paying for what's yours is starting to feel wrong, it's time to choose right. Cornerstone Bank, built on trust.
It's hard to imagine all the information that's flying around the world today. YouTube, Zoom videos, photographs, data, that all transmits over fiber optic cable. Over the last 20 years, Phoenix has installed thousands of miles of fiber optic cable just in the New England region alone. It goes under the oceans, on the poles, in your buildings, under the streets you drive on. That means that fiber optic cable will most likely be coming to your home in the future, and Phoenix will probably install it.
Whether your team is your family, your business, or your employees, staying connected is crucial. You can depend on the Cross Insurance family
Very good.
to provide the best insurance solutions for you. We've got your team protected. Visit crossagency.com today.
Back here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center, here is the kickoff, and it is Jovan Durant from about 4 yards deep at the 15 to the 20 to the 25 to the 20 to the 15 to the 5. Touchdown, Jovan Durant. And the Pirates score on the opening kickoff of the third quarter.
Great job by Durant.
That's going to be about a 57-yard kickoff return. He took it closer to the wall than I thought.
Breaks a tackle, reverses field. Great job by the Pirates blocking downfield. Chucky Williams and Maxie Penton out there leading the charge. Great job by Durant getting in the end zone. Way to come out from halftime, putting some points on the board.
Yeah, he got it 7 yards deep, made a man miss there, cut back here, and then he was off to the races. Jovan Durant, 57 yards to the house for the score. 24-10, the extra point pending from Gable. Mike Glass is the holder. Placement down, kick is good, and the Pirates lead it by a score of 25-10 with 13 minutes and 56 seconds to play here in our third quarter. So the Pirates with a 25-10 lead, and Josh Gable will kick it away. Once again, Trayvon Vans is the returner. This will be a squib kick, and it ricochets off one of the up men and finally covered by Adams at about the 18-yard line. So a knuckleball kick. Adams tries to field it, had it go off his chest, and luckily for the strike force, he covers up. Strike force has it, 1st and 10 at the 19. Well, we'll see what Jorge Reyna has up his sleeve. In the first half tonight, Reyna 3 of 9 for 74 yards and that 48-yard touchdown.
Almost had a couple turnovers in the first half, a couple sacks. Pirates are right on the edge of making some big plays.
So on the first down, it is a handoff, maybe a yard, and that is all.
Looks like Rose in there, the leading tackler for the Pirates in the first half.
It was Ezekiel.
Beat the tackle, made the tackle. Great job.
So maybe a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line. Vans is the lone setback. 2 in motion, and they're going to go deep. Overthrown. Walker incomplete. Amici Walker had a step on the defender, but the ball was well overthrown. Well, better pass. You got 6. Malik Harris is on the defensive front, along with Justin Thomas and Ezekiel Rose. E.B. Token Hanks is the lone setback for the strike force. And they throw to Blair, and he is blown up for a loss. Didion Renfro in on the tackle. Trying to set up a little screen, and Renfro beat his man and made the tackle immediately.
Pirates were all over that. They had a great defense called for that one. Even the defensive line, I think they felt the offensive line was letting them run in. They all ran outside like the screen was coming. Great job by the Pirates, D.
So here is a 4th down and 14 back at the 15-yard line. Pirates can get a big turnover on downs here. Reyna steps up and throws deep. It is incomplete.
Maxie Penton, wow.
Maxie Penton dislodging the ball from the intended receiver.
Holding.
What a
Number
hit.
74 on the offense. That penalty is declined. The result of the play, first down Massachusetts.
There was a penalty on the strike force that has declined. Amici Walker really upended by Arian Maxie Penton. Goes as an incomplete pass, and the Pirates have the ball in great field position. 1st and 10 on the San Diego 15.
Every time that ball goes in the air, Maxie Penton seems like he's right there. He's been there all night. Couple pass breakups, couple picks, big hits.
Well, the Pirates can score here and really break it open at 25-10 with 10:47 on the clock. Check out Boulevard Diner, 155 Shrewsbury Street in Worcester, open 8 to 11. And Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, they're open 24 hours.
Looks like Marshall's done for the game, so they're sticking with Dennis.
And one of the strike force defenders going to make his way off. I believe that might be Britt who came on. He's an offensive lineman. I think he's going to line up on the defensive front. First and 10 from the 15. And it is Dennis. No, they fake it to Dennis. It's Benefield. Benefield runs to about the 12-yard line.
Go! Hut! Yeah.
9:41 on the clock moving. Durant wide to the far side along with Zico. Owens and Dennis in motion. And here is Lucas Dennis to the 5, down to the 4. And that'll be good enough for a first down. Lucas Dennis has a lot of speed.
Speed kills at every level, but professional level, I know Dennis is defensive back. If he catches that edge, he's a dangerous player. He's looked great up there, been able to fill in for Marshall.
So first and goal at the 4-yard line for the Pirates. Well, sometimes you find things out by necessity. You're finding out that Lucas Dennis can run the football, and he'd make a couple catches as well.
It looks like he may only know one play on offense, this reverse sweep, but he runs it really good.
It's hard to stop.
Here it comes again.
And they fake it to him, and Benefield has the touchdown run from 4 yards out. Alejandro Benefield, his second rushing touchdown of the night.
Go! Hut! That's easy, man. That's easy, boy. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Ah!
Gable's on for the PAT. Bad snap. Good hold, though. And the kick is good. 7:58 to play here in the third quarter. And the Pirates now with a 32-10 lead over the San Diego Strike Force. Back here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center. Here's the kickoff from Gable. It bounces into the end zone. Has to be returned. And they get it out of the end zone, but barely. And that is Adams once again. Arena had 2 incomplete passes the last time they had the football, and the Pirates made him turn it over on down. Here 4 yards deep in the end zone. He gets away from one and throws deep and overthrew his intended receiver. That is Vans, incomplete. Chucky Williams was defending on the play. Another look here, and you see pretty much just he gets outside, it's just a straight go. And that is Vans, who really is a running back. And Williams with him stride for stride. So after the incomplete pass, it is 2nd and 10 at the 1-yard line. Well, chance to tell you that Bando Performance is the official strength and conditioning partner of the Pirates, currently offering 30% discounts to new members at their Worcester and Woburn locations. 2nd and 10 from the 1. There's a completed pass up to the 11-yard line, and Van made that catch. So they're getting the running back involved, and he comes up with a catch, and that'll be good enough for a first down. Now here's Van on a handoff. Maybe he got a yard, and that's about it. Terrence Smith on the tackle. Good look from the Michelob Ultra Sky Cam.
Looked like Pittman and Chucky Williams in there.
Chucky Williams always active, there's no doubt about that.
Love his energy, man, on and off the field.
Yeah,
if you were a blind man, you wouldn't know if he was playing football or not if you were in a room with him. I love that guy.
Reyna throws underneath. Van makes the catch. So Van's getting involved in the offense. He's tackled just shy of midfield. He's run and been targeted 2 of their last 3 plays.
Looks like Chucky's down.
It'll be 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line, and we have a timeout as Chucky Williams is slow to get up. So as they attend, the Williams will step aside. 5:02 to play in the 3rd, and the Pirates with a 32-10 lead over the San Diego Strike Force tonight. So it is Harlan Miller, Lucas Dennis, Arian Maxey Penton, and Didion Renfro.
One thing they've done is a great job of ball control, Mick. Dominating in the ball control.
1st and 10 for the 24. The ball is caught, about a yard gain. That is Patrick Jean Charles on the catch, and Harlan Miller is there on the tackle. So Miller with a little shove after the tackle. 2nd and 9, right at midfield. Jorge Reyna with a touchdown pass tonight, but only 10 points so far in this ball game for San Diego. 2 in motion on the left, they go on the left. It is Charles who makes the catch, and he is tackled shy of the 15. Malik Harris was in on the stop.
Chucky Williams is back, flying again out there.
So it'll be 3rd and short, call it 3rd and 2 coming up at about the 17-yard line. 3:24 on the clock moving here in the 3rd. The Pirates up 32-10. Reyna looks at the clock. Got 12 on the play clock. 3 wides on the far side. And a handoff goes to Van. Breaks the tackle. Still going across the 10. Down. No, he's still going. All the way about to the 4-yard line. So Trayvon Van with a big run here for San Diego. It's going to set up a 1st and goal.
Good job by Van keeping his legs moving. A lot of Pirates around the football there. You got to finish that play.
One of the best runs of the night. So it'll be 1st and goal at the 5-yard line for the Strike Force. Frankly, if Van's having success, I'd keep him involved in the offense. Gene Charles wide to the far side. Van the lone setback. Kind of a swing pass on the flat that is caught by Lewis, and Lewis is down to about the 1. So Chris Lewis takes it to the 1-yard line, where it's going to be 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining here in our 3rd quarter. Strike force threatening. Anthony Barber, the center, brings him up here at the 2-yard line. Handoff to Van, stood up and thrown back. And I think that was...
I think it was Smith.
Yeah, it's going to be Pittman, the first man to get him.
Yeah, Pittman's been playing great.
Smith got him too.
Renfro in there to clean up.
So it's now 3rd down and goal at the 2-yard line. Ezekiel Rose lines up on the nose.
Looks like they come with the run. Nope.
Fake. Here comes the rush, and it's thrown incomplete.
Good pressure by Smith.
Yeah, Reyna had nothing to do but just to unload it. Smith came free almost. So incomplete, and now it is 4th and goal at the 2. This would be a big stop of the Pirates defense. Pittman, Rose, and Thomas on the defensive front. Empty backfield set. Van comes to the near side, along with 2 other wideouts. Reyna scrambling, gonna try to keep it. He didn't get in. I think he has stood up at the 1. No, they gave him the touchdown. From my vantage point, it looked like Reyna did not get in. But let's hold on. Got a call coming up here.
The ruling on the field is the player crossed the goal line. The result of the play was a touchdown. After a play, injury timeout.
All right, so there's an injury timeout. I can't see who the injured player is.
I think Chucky went down with a head injury.
It is one of the Pirates because I see the Pirates trainer out there. And the injured player was Chucky Williams. Looks like he got hit up near the head area. You said his helmet came off?
Yeah, he went head-to-head with the quarterback there on the 1-yard line. Helmet popped off, and as soon as that helmet popped off, it looked like his eyes rolled back in his head and he fell backwards. I don't know if he fainted, if he got a concussion on the spot and went blacked out, but that's definitely not good. Any type of head injury you got to take serious. I think him and Marshall are both down with head injuries.
Well, Chucky Williams now departs, so it has been a very costly game for the Pirates in that regard. They will let the clock run out.
By rule, we will attempt the extra point before the end of the quarter.
So this is the very last play of the 3rd quarter. It's an untimed down, as Aiden Johnson will try to make it 32-17. Here's the snap, the kick by Johnson on the way. This is good, and that is our score as we go to the 4th quarter. Massachusetts leads San Diego 32-17 at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center. Stay with us as the 4th quarter is coming up.
You can come to one place and be evaluated by an expert in spine care. We have a trauma program here for orthopedic trauma care. In addition, we have a hand surgery program. The Boston Sports Performance Center has orthopedic sports medicine care. It has physical therapy. It has sports-specific training. We have a concussion center for our young athletes. What these patients can do is see our group of specialists that can really take their skill, their training, and their performance to the next level.
It's hard to imagine all the information that's flying around the world today. YouTube, Zoom videos, photographs, data, that all transmits over fiber optic cable. Over the last 20 years, Phoenix has installed thousands of miles of fiber optic cable just in the New England region alone. It goes under the oceans, on the poles, in your buildings, under the streets you drive on. That means that fiber optic cable will most likely be coming to your home in the future, and Phoenix will probably install it.
So back at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center, ready for the start of the fourth quarter. Here is a bounding kick that is taken at about the 8-yard line by Isaac Zico. And Zico backtracks now, and he will be thrown back at about the 8-yard line.
There's a penalty late right there.
There is a penalty late. So if Zico would have stayed where he was, he would have been up to about the 16. They mark him at the 10. Well, let's get the call. Looks like Daquan Brown was involved for San Diego.
During the return, blindside block against the kicking team. 15 yards from the end of the run, first down.
So the penalty is against San Diego. And the Pirates have the football. Well, they tackled them at the 10. It would be the 25. Let's hold on. Correction coming up.
There is a correction. The blindside block was against the return team. Half the distance from the end of the run, first down.
All right, so it's against the Pirates. Well, we got some stats. After 3 quarters, Alejandro Benefield, 6 of 11 for 43 yards and a touchdown. My question is, are we going to see Mike Glass in the final quarter? Yes, we will. Mike Glass is out there. So close the book on Alejandro Benefield, who also ran 4 times for 11 yards and scored 2 touchdowns. Here's Mike Glass, and he is tackled right away. Now, he was down before the ball came out, and that's exactly what the officiating crew to a man says.
What's the time of possession for each team?
Time of possession. All right, well, you're going to challenge me here. We can take a look. Time of possession.
Oh, it's kind of close.
Yeah, it is. Pirates actually trailed 20-55 to 24-05. About 4 minutes difference. So after first down run by Glass, it is second down and 7 at the 8-yard line. Mike Glass back to the end zone.
Oh, he got
Owens.
Owens.
For Owens, caught for a touchdown. Over the shoulder catch, Thomas Owens for the score. That is his 21st touchdown reception of the season.
Mike Glass comes in like he's been playing the whole game. He lets it air out. Owens finds a way to get open. Big play for the Pirates.
So Owens with his 21st touchdown catch, and that is touchdown pass number 8 for Mike Glass. It's a 42-yard pass to Owens. And the Pirates are adding on. It's now 38-17 with a point pending. Glass the holder, extra point on the way, and this one is good. So with the point after, Massachusetts now with a 39-17 lead over San Diego with 13-14 on the clock in the ball game. Hope you're enjoying it from Phoenix Field and the DCU Center tonight. Back here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center, 39-17 Pirates leading San Diego as Josh Gable has it teed up. Trayvon Van is deep, and this will be Adams at about the 8-yard line. Adams up to the 19. And that's where they'll have it, 1st and 10. Well, chance to tell you that J&J Pizza Express serves delicious pizza, subs, and salads, along with seafood and more. 3 Rice Square in Worcester. And also, SGT Sports Massage at 145 Front Street in Worcester sponsors the Pirates. SGT Sports Massage, not just a spa, they're an experience. Well, the Pirates experiencing some offensive output tonight as they're up to 39. 39-17 as we are underway here in the fourth quarter. Jorge Reyna, 2 in motion on the one side, fakes, steps up, he's going to keep it. Wow. And he crosses the 25 to about the 21-yard line.
That big boy's moving tonight.
Ezekiel Rose.
Rose has been everywhere.
Tracking down the quarterback. Fights off the block here, then has to chase. Does a nice job.
See a nose tackle making a tackle 7 yards down the field. You know he's hungry. Love to see a big guy running down the ball like that.
Good enough for a first down. It'll be 1st and 10 as they put the football at the 21-yard line. Jaquan Blair wide on the near side. Now looking his way. Reyna now goes to the far wall, complete at the 5-yard line. Renfro makes the catch, but not before Travion Van pulled it in. Van, a very accomplished player, having a pretty good ball game tonight. Through 3 quarters, Van had 2 catches for 22. That's his 3rd catch tonight. And now it sets up 1st and goal. Called the 4-yard line. Fake toss, Reyna down the middle, intercepted by Maxie Penton, 2 yards deep, and he's going to take this to the house for a touchdown. It's the 2nd time this year that he has a pick 6 for the Pirates. The leader in interceptions now has 7 in the IFL this season. There's a Bud Light turnover and a quick pick 6 for the Pirates.
It was destined to happen. He's been around the ball all night, Mick. He should have had 2 already. You know he's going to get one. He's a ball hawk, and after he catches it, you know he wants to finish. Great way, find the end zone. Maxie Penton all over the field tonight.
I'm going to call that a 51-yard return.
The result
where
of
he
the
picks
play
it off, about a yard
is a touchdown. After the play, there are 2 fouls.
2 fouls.
We have sideline warning against the Massachusetts coach. That is the first and only warning for the team. 5-yard penalty will be put in the bank. During the return, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 11 of the return team. 15-yard penalty, that will also be put in the bank and enforced on the first play of scrimmage.
All right, so with the showboating, Maxie Penton gets hit with a penalty, as did the coach. So that's like 20 yards in the bank. The scoreboard reads 45-17 Pirates with a point pending. So Maxie Penton with his 2nd interception return for a touchdown this season. Josh Gable on for another extra point. Glass the holder. Here's the kick on the way. This one is no good. So with the kick no good, the score remains 45-17 Massachusetts Pirates over the San Diego Strike Force with 10:22 left in the game.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 5 of the defense. That penalty will also be put in the bank and enforced.
Looks like we're going to get some yards back.
Josh Gable with a low line drive kick that bounces off the wall. It has to be returned. Van picks it up and gets it out of the end zone. Spins away from a tackle, still going. Breaks another tackle. He's at the 15. All the way out to the 17-yard line goes Trayvon Van on a very nice return.
Gable's been doing a great job with his kicks tonight.
The unsportsmanlike against 11 white and number 5
really close to
black,
having a couple of those Unos tonight. They did
will
pick
now
up one in
enforce
the
the
first
5-yard
half and then
unsportsmanlike
just missed
against-
2 others.
sorry, the
They're making it
5-yard
look easy,
sideline
and that's an
warning
incredibly
against
hard thing to do in
Massachusetts.
arena football.
That is number 11 and number 5's first unsportsmanlike
So
conduct
there was,
fouls.
just to
First
clarify
down.
everything, the Pirates had a 15-yard penalty, a 5-yard bench penalty, There was an unsportsmanlike conduct called after the extra point on San Diego. So when all things are said and done, that's about 5 yards in the bank. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line for San Diego. That's where they start. Jorge Reyna. One-step drop, loading up, going for everything. Caught. They got to say no touchdown. Oh, no, he didn't hold on. I thought he had the ball, and then it came out when he hit the backside of the wall, and that's Amici Walker.
What an effort.
Watch Walker go up. It looks like he has it when he makes contact with the wall.
Oh,
no,
man.
he didn't. I was kind of blocked off as it went into the net. Good effort, though. You're right. Talk about selling out. That's a guy that wants to play. It's 45-17, and he's going over the wall trying to make the grab. Give him a lot of props for that. 2nd and 10. 22-yard line. Reyna going to try again. Everything's breaking down. He's going to throw it away. You got to take issue with that fan of the bench. It was right in his hands. And he couldn't pull it in. He's right near the down marker. He reaches up. You got to pull that in. 3rd and 10 at the 22. Maybe Token Hanks lining up as the lone setback. Lewis goes to the far side. Van will be in motion. From the 15, here's a quick toss, and that ball is dropped.
He didn't want to take that hit. He knew it was coming. Dennis is coming downhill like he was carrying the football there.
Elijah Ibitoken Hanks.
Yikes. He didn't want that heat.
You know, being an Eagles fan, they used to call Ricky Waters alligator arms.
Dennis was licking his chops there. He was hoping he was going to turn around with that ball.
Well, they're going to go for it. 4th and 10 at the 22-yard line. Reyna.
Here comes Rose.
Here comes Rose. He's after him, and he's going to have to let it go.
Maxie Penton. Oh,
tipped,
did he catch
intercepted.
it? Return it. They didn't touch
He's not tackled yet. That is Renfro. Renfro had it tipped, and he picks it off. He's still on his feet. He was thinking about lateraling.
Oh, no,
and he's
lateral.
brought down at the 12. He thought the play was over. And here come flags. Yeah, you're right. Maxie Penton got a hand on it. Renfro picked it off, and I don't think anyone ever touched him. So he looked like he got up, started celebrating, then he realized, hey, I can keep running. But you got to credit Rose for getting in the quarterback's face to force the interception.
He's looked awesome tonight. His engine is awesome.
We got a call coming up here.
After the return, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 27 on Massachusetts. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 24 on San Diego. Those penalties offset, 1st down.
All right, so offsetting unsportsmanlike conducts. Another look at it.
Looks like Maxie tipped it. Renfro smart enough to dive in and catch that ball before it hit the ground.
Harlan Miller might have got a hand on it too. You know what though? He hit the wall, but he wasn't touched into the wall. So he's still able to get up and run.
Smart play by the Pirates telling Renfro, put that ball down and run.
1st and 10 Pirates. The football is at the 12-yard line. They have 45 points, trying to add more. Owens comes in motion. And Glass is going to fake and go down. Positive yards running the football from Mike Glass III as he crossed the 10 down to about the 8-yard line.
That's one thing I love about Glass. The play is never over. Even if he looks like he's going to run, he always has his eyes downfield. That game winner he threw here
to Carrington.
Oh, my gosh. Whenever they throw him in, it looks like he's been in the game all game. Great guy to have on the bench to fill in if you need him.
Yeah, he threw 2 game-winning touchdown passes like that, and the one against Sioux Falls.
Right.
And then the next time he started as well. Bismarck. And there is an injured player for the strike force down at about the 7-yard line. Back here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center, Daquan Brown was the player who was injured. He has helped off the field for the strike force. Pirates looking at a 2nd down and 8.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
6-yard
Head
line.
coach of San Diego. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down. He has lost his sideline privileges.
He's off the sideline.
All right, so one of the strike force coaches calling the offensive plays gets the heave-ho.
Was it the offensive coach or the head coach?
I guess it said the head coach. Because the offensive, that's the defensive coaches out there now.
Right.
So offensive. 2nd and 8 at the 6. Glass with 2 players in motion. He hands off here. That is Dennis for the touchdown.
If it isn't broken, don't change it. They can't figure out how to stop that play, Mick. Keep giving it to the speedy Dennis. Get him on the outside and catch that edge. Great job by the Pirates in the red zone tonight, capitalizing every time they're down there.
So Lucas Dennis with his first rushing touchdown of the year. The Pirates lead at 51-17.
Special teams, defense, offense, all phases tonight. We've scored. Kickoff return, interception, touchdown. We got defensive guys scoring touchdowns as running back.
After the interception, just 2 plays to go the 12 yards. Gable's on for the PAT. Yeah, Pirates making it look easy here tonight. We still have 5 minutes to play.
Defense only let up 7 points this whole half so far. They're doing a great job.
Here's the kick. And this one is no good. So Gable's missed 2 in a row. Regardless, the Pirates still have a 51-17 lead. Back here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center. Gable kicks off. It's off the back wall. It's fumbled. Vance has to pick it up. He is out of the end zone and tackled at the 1-yard line. So Van got it out of the end zone again, but just barely. And San Diego takes over 1st and 10 at the 1. (51-17) Pirates. A chance to tell you that Apex Entertainment Marlboro is where you can enjoy bowling, go-kart tracks, mini golf, bumper cars, sports simulators, and more. Apex Entertainment, where perfect weather is always guaranteed, because it's inside. Been there. It's a great place. San Diego will start from the 1. Chance to tell you that Cornerstone Bank sponsors the Pirates, 12 locations across Central Mass. You can trust Cornerstone Bank to be there when you need them. 1st and 10 at the 1 for San Diego. The Pirates are commanding 51-17 advantage. Only giving up 7 points in the second half. That came at the end of the 3rd quarter. Reyna wants to throw, and it is caught. That is Blair who makes the catch, and he's struggling. Call it 9 yards. Jaquan Blair made the catch. Well, the Pirates will open their defense of their 2021 championship Friday night, 1st round playoff game here at home at the DCU Center. Going to tell you when you can see that game coming up after this play. 2nd and 1 at the 9. Reyna steps up, throws deep.
Renfro,
He dropped the football. Renfro would have had his 2nd pick of the night, but he just couldn't hold on. Another look here. There's really nobody in the vicinity. Renfro undercut the route, and he just couldn't hold on. Well, you can watch the Pirates' upcoming playoff game. It's going to be the 22nd. It's Friday night on NESN and NESN Plus. See the game 7 p.m. Tuesday the 26th on NESN Plus, and again Wednesday the 27th at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on NESN Primary. Third down play. Reyna.
Oh,
Sees
they got him.
Breaking down,
Pittman.
and he is going to be
Yes, sir.
sacked for a safety.
Great job by Pittman.
Jemias Pittman sacks the quarterback for a safety. And the Pirates look to be in playoff form here at the end of the regular season. Yeah, Pittman comes up with 2. 53-17 Pirates. And they get the football back with 2:18 on the clock here in the ball game.
They scored every phase of the game, Mick.
Here's the kick from Johnson. It rolls to Zico at the 2. Zico to the 15, to the 25, to the 20. Full head of steam to the 5. Touchdown, Zico! It's about a 48-yard kickoff return for Isaac Zico. His first kickoff return for a touchdown this season. Zico was averaging 16.6 of return. That's going up. And the Pirates are pouring it on tonight. Yeah, took it from about the 2. Got to midfield, picked up a block, and then just outran the kicker. Touchdown. Zico touchdown, 48 yards. Wow. And the Pirates can make it 60 with the extra point. This is one of the biggest Pirate outputs of the season.
When you can score on defense, special teams, and offense, Mick, nothing the strike force can do right now.
Glass was the holder. Here's the snap from Harlan Miller. Kick on the way. This one is good, and the Pirates now lead it by a score of 60-17. Josh Gable will kick it away, and E.B. Token Hanks is the deep man. Van is the up man for San Diego. Here's the run up. He's going for the deuce.
Oh, he was close.
He is very close. But he missed it. It goes to the 25-yard line. Well, stay tuned for the Storm Health post-game recap. We'll have the Cross Insurance play of the game. I don't know. Play of the game?
Zico with the pick six. I mean, Maxie Penton with the pick 6.
You like Maxie Penton's pick 6?
Oh, I love that play.
I don't know. You could go, well, when was this game in doubt? Well, we'd have to go way back to the first half to find maybe the play of the game.
The only time it was in doubt was that first play off the game when they scored and we were down 7-0. After that.
Ready for this? They haven't trailed since Durant caught the 6-yard touchdown pass in the second quarter. So here's 1st and 10 for the 25, and this is E.B. Token Hanks on the carry.
I think they're just running it out.
I think so. 50 seconds left. Well, you could go Maxie Penton, play of the game. Who's your player of the game?
Player of the game, I want to give it to
the Central Pizza player of the game.
I know he doesn't have all the crazy stats, but I like that nose tackle Love. He's been playing his heart out there.
Rose, right?
Rose,
Ezekiel Rose, I think I kind of agree with that. The end zone motoring drive of the game, they can make it easy. How about a one pass boom from Glass? Right? Here is E.B. Token Hanks again.
Here's Rose again. He's everywhere tonight.
Post-game stat report. I would just list like offense, defense, special teams on the golf stats report. Like everybody cashed in, you know.
Too many touchdowns tonight to keep track, especially in the second half.
That is going to be the final play of the game. Massachusetts Pirates with a 60-17 win over the San Diego Strike Force to go to 11-5 on the season. It looks like the Pirates are set for their home playoff game coming up on Friday night. But first,
let's send it down to Leverett Ball.
Thanks, Mick. I'm joined now by Pirates owner, president, and general manager Jawad Yatiman. First off, Jawad, dominant win to finish out the regular season. How much did that help to be playing good football heading into the postseason?
Oh, I mean, that's what it's all about, timing. One of the most important things for us, even last year, was just playing, good football at the right time. We want to peak at the right time, and, obviously the momentum going into the playoffs is big. But, just being healthy at the right time and peaking at the right time, those are two, very key things for us. And, I think we're in a good place now, and, get back to work and get ready for next week.
And where can fans go to get tickets for that matchup?
Yeah, you can, the DCU Center box office, Ticketmaster, and, you can always purchase tickets through our own front office and, on the website, masspiratefootball.com.
Massachusetts Pirates football is presented by Phoenix Communications and these fine sponsors.
You can come to one place and be evaluated by an expert in spine care. We have a trauma program here for orthopedic trauma care. In addition, we have a hand surgery program. The Boston Sports Performance Center has orthopedic sports medicine care. It has physical therapy. It has sports-specific training. We have a concussion center for our young athletes. What these patients can do is see our group of specialists that can really take their skill, their training, and their performance to the next level.
Game time.
Back here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center tonight, the Pirates with a 60-17 win over the San Diego Strike Force to go to 11-5 on the season. And Sean Louisow, we kind of wondered what Pirates team we would see tonight. Maybe scale it back because you're already clinched, and that was not the case.
Not at all, Mick. We scored in every phase we could. Defense, special teams, offense, everybody was scoring tonight. Love to see it.
Now, the Pirates actually had an 18-10 lead at the half, but after that, it was all over. Matter of fact, the very first play of the second half, the Pirates took the kickoff. And how about Jovan Durant returning it 57 yards to the house with a touchdown?
To score just on one kick return is tough in this league. To have two in one game is phenomenal. Not just on kick return tonight, all phases of special teams. Pirates looked awesome. Hopefully they can continue that momentum into the playoffs now.
And when you have, like you said, every phase of the game contributing, it only bodes well as you now start your postseason run on Friday night. Then after that, Alejandro Benefield played into the third quarter. We didn't know maybe what we see from him, and he was outstanding tonight, and he scores on a 4-yard touchdown run to widen the lead at 32-10.
I love the offensive game plan with Benefield in there. They were slowing it down. We had a great run game, not forcing too much on Benefield tonight. No turnovers, great ball control. He looked awesome.
And the Pirates only gave up one touchdown in the second half. San Diego got a run from Reyna. It was 32-17. So we go to the fourth quarter. Mike Glass comes in, and here's your Enzo motoring drive of the game. How about 2 plays to go, 45 yards? It's a 42-yard bomb to Thomas Owens.
It was only a matter of time. Owens was going to get open at some point tonight. He little double move there. Glass kept his eyes downfield, aired it out. Great job by Owens on the back end, finishing the play.
So it's 37-17 at that point, and the Pirates are pulling away. And then how about the cross insurance play of the game? Interception return for a touchdown by Arian Maxey Penton, his league-leading 7th pick of the year. It goes for 51 yards, and the Pirates were piling on at that point.
I love Maxey Penton, the way he plays all game long. He was around the ball all night. I don't know how many tips he had and pass breakups. He had 2 interceptions he should have had in the first half. You know that was probably bothering him. It was only a matter of time before he was going to make one. I love how he finished the play all the way to the end zone to finish the play with a touchdown.
The Pirates had a couple injuries tonight. Jalen Marshall went out in the first half, and Chucky Williams went out in the second half. But we saw a lot of players step up, including Lucas Dennis, a defensive back who had to play on the offensive side of the ball, and all he did was add a touchdown on a 6-yard run.
It looked like all they knew how to run with him was that one play, that read option sweep, but he ran it great. Every time he touched the ball, if he got that edge, he was going to score a touchdown. Great job by Dennis being able to go in there. Looks like he's played running back for us all season.
You know, Jemias Pittman had a safety in this game, so the defense scoring there. But just when you think, all right, the Pirates have it, secure, they can wrap it up. How about Isaac Zico taking a kickoff return, basically 48 yards to the house for a touchdown?
At that point, Mick, all the turnovers the strike force are creating, the last thing you want to do is be letting up touchdowns on special teams. Great job by Zico picking the ball up, putting his foot in the ground, getting upfield and finishing that play. What's even better is no penalties on that play. Every time we usually have a big return, it's coming back. No holding calls tonight. All of our scoring touchdowns weren't called back. Great job by the Pirates.
And you got to show love to everyone. Leading tackler in the game, the nose tackle, Ezekiel Rose. I mean, he's got to be your central pizza player of the game.
He was my favorite player tonight. If you see a big nose tackle making tackles 7-10 yards down the field, consistently around the ball, they had no run game tonight, and he was one of the biggest factors in it. I loved watching him play tonight. I think he is one of the key components the Pirates have been missing all season, is a dominant nose tackle, and I think they found that with him.
All right, your golf post-game stat report, how about this? Offense, defense, special teams, scoring. It says it all.
Everybody got involved. You love to see it, especially for Jawad going into the playoffs. The last thing you want to see, like you said, Mick, is these guys coming out here and having a dud and having to show up next week and change their whole caliber and their whole energy. Great energy going into this week. The buzz in Worcester. Everybody get your tickets. Pirates are looking to get another championship.
Well, it all starts on Friday night when the Pirates open the postseason run here at Phoenix Field and the DCU Center. Now, for Sean Louisa and the entire staff, I'm Mick Moningoff. Thanks for joining us this time around. Once again, your final score, the Pirates over San Diego, 60-17. So long, everybody.
My enemies are more than me, my reason. We gon' make them on my glad, they gon' feel our They say they never seen a real one. They can never be a real one. A lie they see.
Looking for financial advice and personalized service regardless of wealth? Then open an online account today at BerkshireBank.com. Our simple opening process takes just a few minutes. Once complete, you can sign up to all of our flexible banking tools, from mobile banking, online banking, and our branchless My Banker concierge banking service. Come see what it means to bank with a socially responsible bank that doesn't base the quality of service on the size of your wallet. Get started today at BerkshireBank.com.
It's hard to imagine all the information that's flying around the world today. YouTube, Zoom videos, photographs, data, that all transmits over fiber optic cable. Over the last 20 years, Phoenix has installed thousands of miles of fiber optic cable just in the New England region alone. It goes under the oceans, on the poles, in your buildings, under the streets you drive on. That means that fiber optic cable will most likely be coming to your home in the future, and Phoenix will probably install it.